My name's Matt Liskai. I work for Greenfield Ag out of Gibsonburg, Ohio. My job title is President of Greenfield Ag, co-owner. Went to The Ohio State University. My major was Ag Systems Management. My minor was crop science. In college, I took a course that was a GPS course. It was pretty basic. They also had a sprayer in the shop. I thought that was pretty neat. So I felt like that was a career path. I knew GPS was taking off. They would just start talking about light bars. They were just start talking about recording yield data with yield maps. I felt it was the way that the future was going to lead us, and I just kind of wanted to find a job in that industry. It happened to be that I took the GPS course after I did my first internship, and when I did my first internship, I got a little taste of the GPS with the soil sampling. I was lucky to have an internship where I could play around with the parts that we sold and learn them, and then by the time I took that GPS course, that was a relatively easy course to take. First off, you gotta know computers, so don't be shy on taking computer courses. You do more math than you ever thought you would. There's a lot of calculations that I have to figure out when I'm figuring out when a spreader is spreading fertilizer. You gotta figure out the cubic feet per revolution. And what I do is I go in a computer and generate that map. So I have to learn how to export files to a computer, to a USB stick. Internet's getting bigger and bigger. We do a lot of work via the internet. I use FTP servers to transfer data back and forth. I've got GPS receivers that I can log into on the internet and look and see what they're doing. I can adjust the steering on a tractor remotely. By sitting at my desk, I can have the tractor go straight, move it over a couple inches. Most of the troubleshooting that we do, a lot of it you learn just from experience. You have to know the ins and outs of what the product can do. I don't have to physically drive out necessarily to the customer anymore. If I can do the small troubleshooting things over the internet and remote into a customer, that to me is pretty neat. Every different part of the year, there's different things you do. You put on a bunch of hats. You put on a salesman hat, you put on a troubleshooting tech support type hat, you get dirty, you go and turn a wrench and put the equipment on the tractor or combine or whatever it might be. I did a marketing class. I remember doing a marketing class. It does help. You got to learn how to brand your product, brand yourself. Precision farming to me is bringing farming and GPS together, collecting smart data out of the field, site-specific data, geo-reference via GPS. It's a high-tech farming. My favorite product that we sell is auto steer. We've got a couple different versions of auto steer. We can steer a monster piece of farm machinery through a field with 1-inch accuracy using GPS, which is to me amazing to think that we can steer something that big. Technology in agriculture is making us a lot more efficient farm. We have evolved, instead of using everything with a moldboard plow, to doing things like strip tilling now, where you're actually placing your fertilizer exactly where the crop needs it. I personally enjoy coming to work every day. I don't do the same thing every day. Every season, every different part of the year is a different opportunity for me. I see, as a business owner, a need for qualified help coming out of college that would have the basics covered. The future's probably going to be, in my guess, automated steering, where there's no operator in the cab. And there's going to have to be a lot of guys that know how to run computers and run them efficiently to be able to talk to those tractors that can manage a fleet of tractors by sitting in front of his office. Who knows what they'll come up with. There's plenty of software jobs doing prescription map, taking that data that's all being collected out in the field and bringing it on the computer. And there's a lot of people that are needed to crunch all that data that's being collected. Agriculture is one of America's largest employers. There are a lot of jobs available for new students coming out of college or out of high school in the ag industries.